What's up, guys? Today we're back with American Truck Sim. We've been hired to haul 40,000 pounds of cement from Phoenix to Tucson, Arizona. Today our semi-truck of choice will be the Ford LTL 9000 Aeromax 120. It's a bit on the old side, but it's gonna get the job done and it should be fun to drive. Let's hop in the cab, get the engine fired, and let's get the day started. I just finished getting all loaded up here at the loading dock. Only took about a half hour here, so let's get the old Ford fired on up here. Now we don't have a GPS here, so I did bring along my tablet here. You guys can see 2.5 hours for the drive, and we are staying within the state of Arizona here. We're all good to go. I did double check the straps once or twice, and that is a lot of cement. Luckily it's just cement bags, but 40,000 pounds worth is quite a lot here. But it's really nice to be back here behind the wheel of a truck in American Truck Sim, especially this truck, guys. I've been trying to get this truck to work here in my game for a very long time, and today is that day here. Taking it a little wide there, and we do have to watch here. We can't be taking out the fence or damaging this trailer here. Now it is a pretty nice trailer as well, guys. It's the Benson flat deck triaxle, so it is a pretty fancy setup here, which is pretty cool here. Really quick, let's put the iPad down. Let's take a quick look here at it. Look at all that cement. Definitely probably go into a local home improvement store, but you guys can see pretty sweet trailer. But guys, I'm just excited to be back here in American Truck Sim. If you guys do want to see more, please hit the like button and let me know down below here. Now it looks like we don't have any digital speedometers, just all the old gauges here. Looks like we are good on fuel. The last thing we want to do is drive right by a station to get fuel, and we are going to run low, but we should be good to go here. It is a pretty short trip compared to what we usually do. Alright, we're checking that there. We should be good to go. Now, with this truck, we do have a pretty big hood. But, guys, I'm a huge fan of these old Ford semis. They just look so cool here. And if you can buy one at a good price here, they are just really good lasting trucks here. And they just get the job done here, which is always what matters here. And I will say, guys, I really do like driving these older trucks here. But let's head west on exit 200 here. Just making sure we're going the right way. And we do have to get on over here. It is sometimes tricky watching the GPS, trying to manage a big rig like this. But it is so awesome to be here on a Wednesday doing some more. And within the next month, you guys will be seeing one or two more. But this summer, guys, I do plan to do some American Truck Sim live streams. Probably more on Twitch, a few on YouTube, and weekly American Truck Sim videos. Definitely want to be featuring some other games on the channel, and that will be happening here. But you guys can see we are right outside of Phoenix, and that's kind of the hub of Arizona. You guys can see some pretty cool skyscrapers and everything like that. We're good to go. Wow, these mirrors are probably a little too small for this size truck, but oh, look at that, guys. We're going over a tunnel. Looks like up above there is a pretty cool park. Now that is pretty cool. In some major cities, actually, there's buildings up above, which is pretty neat as well. We're just checking and make sure, and we're doing a pretty good job, but we're getting close to leaving the Phoenix area. As we're leaving town here, we are going on lots of different highways, different roads, which is part of fun here, but we don't want to get lost because turning a huge 18-wheeler around is definitely going to be a lot of work. But 40,000 pounds of cement, guys, it is a lot, but you guys can see we are making really good progress. But let's take a quick look here at the truck. We have it completely color matched, the bumper, the kind of side fenders. This thing really looks sweet, and luckily we got it. This has like over 150,000 miles, but these trucks can probably run up to maybe 300,000, which is quite a lot, and these just keep on working. Now, if you guys do want to see some sneak peeks and updates about the channel, please go check me out on Instagram. I am posting every single day over there some pretty cool sneak peeks and updates, and I do also have a second channel, Square Farms. I am posting every week or two on there, and this summer I do plan to do some other content on there as well. But you guys, since it looks like we're heading out of the desert and on to Tucson, Arizona, I think, let's see, about 100 miles left. Wow, looks like a pretty short haul here. Now, we do want to go on to some more states, expand our company, and that is what we're going to be working on during the summer months here. Really want to get some other DLCs, but wow, they're really getting on the brakes here. You'll always have to pay close attention here. Looks like either some road work or a car accident is up ahead. Usually, I will say, guys, yeah, that looks like a car accident. We could see, I think that's a fire truck way in the distance there with a police car, but luckily they have this huge arrow sign. We're going to have to see if we get shifted on over here. It's going to be a little tricky, quickly. Let's see. Oh yeah, this car is gonna let us go. Getting us over first is gonna be a little bit easier as well, but we'll just keep going here. And yeah, we're going right by now, and that truck's trying to turn right in. Alright guys, that truck just realized that we were there, but look at that guys, we have a rollover here, there's dirt all over. Let's take a quick look at that. Mistakes do happen, sometimes there are crashes, but luckily we are not on that end of the deal here. But let's get back up to speed. These old Ford trucks really climb up no problem. We have about 550 horsepower in this engine as well, which is quite a lot. We're coming up on the last hour of today's haul, but we are starting to get into rush hour traffic. Since we did leave the big city, I don't think we're going to have too much out here, but I have been watching the temperatures, guys. It's almost 100 degrees out here in Arizona, and we do not want the truck to overheat here. Looks like we're doing a pretty good job being at cruise control. It's just keeping the engine at a steady RPM, and that's something you definitely have to watch on these older trucks here, but I really do like it. Now, one thing, guys, I've been thinking it might be fun to kind of take an old truck, do a challenge where you can only use maps, no GPS to get the haul done. I think that would be a pretty sweet thing here, but you guys can see we are really cruising right around the speed limit as well, 60 plus miles per hour in an old truck like this. Now, I would probably predict this truck is like 20 to 30 years old, but these semi-trucks do last for a very long time here. Now, if you do have any cool truck ideas, please let me know down below as well, because I really want to start to use some more trucks, different brands, things like that. I think that would be pretty cool here, but we did have to get on over a lane. Someone is in a pretty cool sports car there. I think that is a yellow Mustang. That would be a lot of fun on a day like today here, but we do want to go east. We do want to go to kind of the Midwest, but to New York, Florida, different areas like that. I think would be a lot of fun here, but we are coming into Tucson here. Wow. Now the drop off might be a little bit outside of the town, but that means we are getting really close here to it, and we are being paid just over $10,000 for the haul, so over 2-3 hours worth of work, a little bit of driving, and we are going to be being paid a lot of money. I can start to see the destination coming up on the GPS here. We're right outside of town. Looks like it's in the center of town, which is a pretty good thing here for us. Maybe we'll stop and get fueled on up there. Just double check the truck, since you always really got to be careful with these older ones. He looks like, let's see. We'll probably just stay in the center lane. Sometimes there's so many different exits, things like that. But I will say, guys, American Truck Sim is so much fun. Really kind of relaxing to just get behind the wheel and kind of just talk with you guys about how everything's going. And I do have just about a month left of school here, so I can't wait to be on summer here. Some pretty cool stuff will be coming soon here. Looks like they wanted it here at like 5. We're gonna be probably 5-10 minutes late, and yeah, actually no, looks like they want it by 5:20, so we still have like 10 minutes to go, which is a pretty good thing here for us. Now, definitely don't really want to be stopping at the top of a hill trying to get going again with this much weight. You guys can actually see the front of the truck goes up just a little bit, but after this bus, I think, oh yeah, we should be good to go here. Now this car is also turning, we'll let them turn, and looks like they're going to let us go here, which is nice, but hopefully we can make this turn without taking off the front bumper. Pretty wide turn. We're just going to have to keep watching here now. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job. Once you get used to driving a big rig like this, it comes pretty easy here. And the semi-truck is gonna come out right in front of us. Probably not the best thing to do, but he definitely needs to get to his drop off as well. We're coming up on the train track here, just checking. We definitely don't want to get kind of stuck on it there, and we do not want to wait for it here, but we can see some pretty big buildings coming up here. Now, we haven't been to Tucson in quite a long time, so it is always nice to come to these towns here. Oh yeah, look at that. I think diesel is pretty cheap. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop there and get diesel, but let's first get this dropped off here. It looks like we're gonna be making this left-hand turn. Looks like there's a cafe there. Wow, it's time to grab something to eat, so I'll stop there on the way out of town as well. We'll make this turn, and sometimes Oh, wow, that was a little close there. We do have some cars kind of right on the back bumper there. But looks like, guys, we have arrived. We just need to kind of find the drop-off here for it. Oh, this is going to be a little bit on the tight side to get turned on in here. Let's see if we can get in, no problem. But, wow, we definitely need to look to see if we get a little bit of a bigger mirror for this truck. And looking at this, guys, they just want to kind of right in ahead of us here. Looks like, no, a kind of fancy parking spot for the trailer, which comes in pretty handy. Looks like this is like a construction yard, which is pretty sweet here. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's American Truck Sim video. It was a ton of fun getting to use the old Ford Aeromax 120 to haul 40,000 pounds of cement. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one and subscribe for more.